Hello everyone, thanks for dropping by. Today's Christmas morning 2023, and like I've done before on Christmas morning, I just want to wish all my subscribers, both the established ones and all the new ones, a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you all have a prosperous and happy New Year. Those of you who watched this video before will also know that today is my birthday. I'm now 67, and today also signifies the first anniversary of my retirement. I've got a bottle of Bollinger champagne chilling in the fridge. I was going to get Monet or Bollinger. I rarely drink alcohol, so I didn't know which one was better, but a lady, another customer, said that Bollinger is better, so I bought one of them instead of Monet. I don't know what it's like, but it's £55 a bottle, so I hope it's decent stuff. Now, I'm also, as you know, a sort of MGTOW as / free agent. I've got no children or dependencies, so as I'm now retired, I'm going back into alpine skiing. I did skiing 35 years ago with the Warrington Ski Club in long weekends, but the last one was in 1988, 35 years ago. I couldn't afford to go after that, but now I can afford it and I've got the time, so I'm going back. I'm going to Les Deux Alpes, that's in France. The French word for two is deux, and there's two Alps in the resort, so the two Alps, in 6th of January. In February, just before the French school holidays, I'm going to Alpe d'Huez, and in March, right after the French school holidays, I'm going to La Plagne. I don't want to go during the French school holidays because every third French child, the parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles all decide to go skiing in French resorts, and hopefully the resorts will be quite empty and the runs won't be crowded. I'm taking two lessons in Les Deux Alpes and Alpe d'Huez, but for La Plagne I want a week of practice on my own, getting used to it, so in my own pace, at my own time, and get used to the feel of skis. I've already got my boots, as I don't want to have rental boots. I got these from Revington Alpine in Adlington. These are Nordica Doberman GT 110. The guy, he didn't recommend me having the beginner boots. I wanted boots to progress with. Now, beginner boots, they last with, that's the widest part of your foot, are generally 102 to 105 millimeters. I've only got small narrow feet. The last on them is 98 millimeters. I've looked on narrow feet boots, they're racing boots by the way. I've looked on YouTube, there's several manufacturers make narrow feet, but they're all racing boots. Some are 130 flex, which is too much for a beginner. Some 120, which will be once if I can become intermediate, high intermediate, advanced. Now, the boots, as you know, have a life expectancy. I'll be keeping them for 3 seasons. I've had a bit of trouble with the custom insoles. There on my left foot, there's the heel, like a ridge pressing down. So I took out the custom insoles and replaced them with Sidus insoles off the shelf. I wore them for an hour yesterday and they were a lot more comfortable, but you got to wear them for about 5 hours or so. He said you really need to ski in them, so I don't know how I'm going to go on. I'll keep them for 3 seasons, which is 54 days, 3 18s, and then I'll change them. I might get the Solomon, or I might get an Atomic, the ski boots, also narrow foot, but I just have to see how I go on. Next year, the 2025, I'll see about investing in my first set of skis. There's Atomic, Head, Elan, Volkel, that's German, Rosignol, K2, that's American, Elan, that's Slovak. That's £500, £600, and at the top end of the market you've got Castle, and then you've got Stocklight. I don't know which skis I'm going to buy. I'll have to go to Glide and Slide, that's in Oakley in West Yorkshire in May, and have a talk with the guy. I had a talk with the guy in Snow Plus Rock at Trafford Park, and he was helpful. I had a talk with the guy at Ellis Brigham in Deansgate in Manchester, and he wasn't all that helpful, so I'll see what the guy at Glide and Slide says. Now, you've all seen videos of the guys going down ski runs on YouTube. I'm going to be doing that myself once I get into it, and I'm comfortable on blues and easy reds. Now, the reason I've already got my helmet, that later, the reason is you can have more than one channel on the YouTube account. I've already set up a channel. Let's turn that round, lower it a bit. Whoops, a bit more. Whoops. That's Piper Perret. I think she's very petite and she's very sweet, especially on the ATK Girlfriends virtual vacation videos that she's done on that channel. It's like going on a holiday with her, and she acts natural. Anyway, bring that up. YouTube. I subscribe to this channel. He does what I intended to do, and he actually can see what the run actually looks like, so there's no nasty surprises. So, switch account. There's my channel, 544 subscribers, and there's that's the channel I'm going to be using. Now, if you're my age and you go on the internet, you're a silver surfer. So I decided to just call myself a silver skier. I don't fancy doing snowboarding or a grey on a tray, as they call them in America. So I just decided to try skiing. Bring that round again. Raise it up. Should be enough. Oops. Now, as I said, I've got a helmet. Now, with GoPros you can have either chest rig called a chesty, or a lot of them have a helmet, and some of them that can ski good on a stick. I'm not doing that because I'll find it too difficult. Now I can't really bother with the chest rig because Piper is 4'11". I'm just about 5'6", so she'll be about there. The chest rig will be there, so they only be about 4.5 feet off the floor. Now, there's about an inch of padding. So I'm 5'6", another inch, 5'7". You got the GoPro camera, say another 2 inches, the mounting on the camera itself, which makes 5'9". On top of that, you got my ski boots, which or say another inch, inch and a half, 2 inches, 9, 10, 11, that's 5'11". So if you're 5'10" to 6 foot, then the lens of the GoPro will be more or less in the same length as your eyes. So it'll give you a perspective of what it's like going down the slope when I'm skiing down the slope. Whereas if it was a chest rig, it'd be low down and it'd give you a false perspective. Now, as I said, it won't be this year. This is more or less a learn to ski season. 2 holidays with lessons, 1 holiday with practice. And 2025, I'll see about investing in a set of skis. It might be the last March 2025 when I get the GoPro. Just depends on finances, because GoPros are 400 quid each. And money only goes so far. But that silver skier is where I'll be putting the videos on. I'll try and do 2-3 videos a day, and then I'll have to get a laptop to process the videos in my room so I can upload it directly to this channel. I've never done video editing before, so I really don't know how I'm going to go on, but for now it's just this is a heads up to let you know what I'm going to be doing in the year. Apart from the usual Pazuzu channel, I'll be putting stuff on silver skier in the season. As I said, I'm going to France this year. The 2024 I'm going to Austria. Could be Emelo, Westendorf or Lich. I haven't decided where I'm going yet in Austria. Then the season after, I'll go to 3 Swiss resorts, because I've never been to Austria, I've never been to Switzerland, and I've never been to France. And the season after, a French resort, an Austrian resort, and a Swiss resort. I know the Swiss one will probably be Zermatt, because after 3 years and 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 holidays, I should be comfortable on red runs. I won't be going down run 14A in Ischgl anytime soon, because if those of you who ski or know what it's like, and it's like that, it's the black run, the steepest one in Austria, and it'll be a while before I feel up to tackling something like that. Then I can start to go further afield. Might go to Canada, but it's dear. Might go to Vail, but that's also dear. You're looking at, for me, £5,000-6,000. I'd like to go to Japan, but the Japan is really dear. You're looking at about £9,000-12,000 for 10-11 days, because I'm not going all that way just for a week. But of course it all depends on finances. If I get lucky in the euro, fingers crossed, or premium bonds, fingers crossed, or double lucky, everything crossed in premium bonds and the euro, then I can go like the guy, the Chasing Snow, because he travels around Europe and he goes on all the various resorts, both the big ones and the small ones. I'd like to do that myself, but again, I'm 67 now. I don't really have time on my side. But for now, I'm going to restrict myself to the main European resorts, and if I do get lucky in money and I do get good on red runs, because I just want to keep up with the crowd and get as comfortable skiing as I am driving in traffic now. We'll just have to wait and see. But for now, next season, this coming year is a learn to ski season, and if nothing, all being well, if nothing bad happens to me, then I'll be getting myself established as a seasoned skier, and I'll be using the video to go on that channel, and of course I'll let you know it when it's up there and when I've loaded the first one. I'll have 2 GoPro cameras, one for the helmet and one on a stick to give a introduction and show you around at the top of the summit so you can admire the view. I think that's it for this one. As I said, I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and I hope you all have a Happy New Year and it's prosperous for you. I'll probably be doing the video on Monday. I might squeeze one in on the just before I go away on holiday, but I'll be away for a week on the 6th to the 13th of January, and then it's back to normal for 3 weeks before I'm away again. So up till now, that's it for this one. You know the routine, like, dislike, completely up to you. So until the next video, which will be a normal one for me, the Blue Yeti, that's it for this one. Bye bye.